crash out onto or towards somebody. But if we have somebody who maybe we think they're jealous of us, maybe there's a bit of an ego, because I feel like there's ego, arrogance. I feel like something like that. I don't know why, because this card actually doesn't really scream arrogance normally to me, but right now arrogance is what's lighting my heart up to like really speak on what's taking place. So maybe there is a bit of an ego flare here. No shame, we all have it sometimes, no big deal. But when we are able to at least step back and give space for other people's words to resonate in our energy and our aura, it can help sometimes pull us out of any ego, identity, things of that nature we might be struggling with, right? And so if that is you, that's going to definitely be the word of wisdom, is giving that space. I always say a prayer or something like that if I'm really struggling. You know, God, give me the discernment to recognize with what intention and with what guidance is at the root of their words, right? What is the real lesson that maybe I'm not seeing with my human eyes, especially if I'm triggered? Recognizing and giving myself grace for the emotions and that I'm experiencing them, and recognizing that they're not wrong I'm not wrong for having emotions. I'm human. But sometimes my ego, especially in the past, could absolutely flare up and make it harder to see the wisdom and discernment, because ultimately, y'all, this is where you're going. I feel like there's been a lot of battles, and maybe that's part of this too. Maybe there's a lot like mistrust or something going on that is causing this to be where you are just dumping your resources, your star energy, your vital life force energy, your vital energy, all of that, the prana, every bit of it is like what is ultimately kind of being dumped. But I see that and this is part of it too, where I see that you've been really struggling. Like you're so burned out probably when you're so tired, or maybe you're coming out of that because you might have already felt the energy shift, or maybe you feel like it's coming, but baby, you are so burned out. You are just on that struggle bus, or you were in the near past, because these two cards, it's heavy. Heavy burdens, right, is really what I'm feeling. But if this is you, you're feeling that you're see, and